And a Jaina ban, not surprising.
Not surprising at all. She's a very strong hero on this map with her wave clear.
And there's the Uther ban. And a first pick Tassadar. What's your opinion on Tassadar in the current meta?
I think Tassadar has gotten a lot stronger since they buffed him. It's really nice to see Tassadar come back into the meta.
I agree.
Um,
Those shields are so strong.
I very much like new or bringing back the double healer comps.
And there's the
And
Sunny
Sonya,
Victoria. What do you think they'll pair with this Sonya? Maybe Tyrande or KT for some more range damage?
I could definitely see a Toronto pick here to possibly deny a Toronto pick for the other team, since Toronto and Tassadar pair really well now these days.
That's very true. Sylvanas.
Sylvanas is a great hero here. She can really help Spiders push.
Sylvanas is great in the current meta with the Quick Cigar and Leoric counter picks.
Zagara definitely counters Sylvanas, so that's going to be a hard lane if they're going to be laned up against each other.
They most likely will be. What does Momentum need to ban here or pick for the next couple picks in order to kind of give themselves an edge over this comp? Abathur ban.
An Abathur, yeah.
And a Tyrande
And the
ban in return. So what does Momentum need to pick here in order to round out their comp?
I might. I have a feeling they might pick Karazim for their healer.
Murd and KT, let's see if you're right about the last pick. What support do you think Vox would want to take here?
They might be going for a Brightwing.
I could see Brightwing, yeah, especially with Tassadar.
Or probably a Malf.
Malf would be really
Even.
good with Tassadar. Now, do you think Tassadar will take Force Wall or Archon?
I have a feeling he might try to take Force Wall. It's gotten a lot more useful, and especially on this map with all the little hallways and tight spots. It's really good on this map.
I agree. Especially with currently Muradin being able to jump over it quickly, but no one else really able to get over it that fast. Minus Sylvanas with her E, but it's not as quick as a Muradin jump.
Definitely, definitely.
Let's see what the last two picks could be. And Vala. Not a surprise, another good range assassin to back up the Leoric tank with the Tassadar. Let's see what our final pick here is. Let's see if it's a Brightwing or a Malfurion. I would think it has to be one of those two since I think most people prioritize them, and it is the Malfurion.
And it smells.
I do agree now that I think Momentum will take Karazim.
He does seem like the best option for them.
Yeah, I don't think Brightwing works here. There's just too much damage coming outside of Vox with the Cigar and the Vala.
Yes.
I think they need something more sustained Healy, so maybe we'll see a Rhaegar? I keep forgetting about Rhaegar.
I forget about Rhaegar too. We rarely ever see him anymore.
True, true. Maybe we'll see the Orc come back into play. And Lily. I forgot about Lily.
I did as well.
So who won this draft?
She's not a hero that I play too much.
I agree. Who wins this draft to you? Is it Vox or Momentum?
I think Momentum wins this draft. They have a lot of push potential, wave clear potential, and a lot of damage burst damage to go up against their team, up against Fox.
Yeah, I think Vox is a very good team comp for catching people out with the Tassadar walls, and hopefully Leoric will go into him, and Malfruits, but I think Momentum has a pretty good team comp to counter that. The blinds are really good here for Vala and Zagara. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So that then Zagara can follow up with a good Maw.
Alright, let's get into the match and get started. Hang tight, guys. And here we go. First game on Team of the Spider Queen. Let me introduce myself first of all. My name is Mudslide. I am your caster tonight with my co-host Phenom. Phenom, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell people about yourself, see how things go.
Hello everyone, I'm Phenom. I play HOTS. I'm generally a support player.
Good old support
players. That's about it.
Good old support players.
Yeah.
So let's get into this game and see how things go. And here we are in game. Why don't you go ahead and introduce the blue team?
On the blue team, we have Stray on Leoric, Bebhead on Vala, Rixie on Malfurion, Goat on Tassadar, and Hosty on Zagara.
And on the red team, we have Momentum. Risen Bane on KT, Hayan on Sonya, Corgi on that Muradin, Insider on Sylvanas, and Shippler on Lily.
Let the battle begin.
They're going to start with additional minion block, at least the red team will. Blue team's just going straight at it.
Hey, wake up.
And here we go with the first engagement mid lane. Damage trading back and forth, but nothing major happening yet.
Zagara heading down to bottom lane, setting up her creep.
Looks like Momentum is going top lane to go top and bottom over and over again and keep farming up the towers, while Sylvanas goes on bot lane to fight Zagara.
Now everyone's just kind of roaming back and forth.
A little bit of trading going on mid lane, nothing major happening yet. And blue team gets the advantage first, getting to top lane first before Momentum. Stray engages. Sonya dives the backline onto Tassadar. And they both just walk away. Meanwhile, bottom, Zagara is putting pressure onto Sylvanas.
Zagara does a really good job at
Engagement
that.
in lane. And Malfurion is down. Momentum just disengaging and backing away with their kill.
Now they're going to... Never mind.
They're leaving Lily top lane to just soak while the three of them roam around. Stray looking for an engagement, just backs away. Zagara trading Sylvanas bottom. Both are alright though. And Momentum looking to go bottom onto Zagara. Hosty might be in trouble, and nope, Hosty just walks out of there and says no.
They're doing a really good job at going back from mid to top to clear those waves very quickly.
Looks like they caught Momentum off foot, even though Momentum looked to have the early advantage. They've kind of slowed down on the rotating, and Goat and Stray are turning in.
Are they going to get Zagara?
Oh, they might. And Momentum
Zagara's
gets another
dead.
kill. 2-0 from Momentum so far. Still looking really strong here. Vox does have 30 gems in already, though. Looks like Momentum's going to go ahead and take this time to get some of their gems in now, too. That's fairly close. Top lane's getting pushed in as Lily tries to defend. KT doesn't want to get too aggressive here and get caught. And tower goes down.
They're going to continue to push that top gate, and it looks like they're going to get it.
Momentum taking bottom siege, though. Try to push bottom lane in response. KT and Malf just kind of farming against each other mid lane. A little back and forth action. And will KT get caught? Now it looks like he's out safely. Both those top towers are gone, though. Fox definitely has the advantage here. And they get first web reavers. Corgi jumps out of there.
Now they're going to keep trying to put pressure onto the mid lane, try to get that gate down.
Risen's very low. He needs to either tap or go back before an engagement happens. Maybe he'll just go up top and get healed by Lily. This seems to be the case. Momentum's going to respond by clearing top spider. And in return, Vox pushes mid lane to get more towers. Zagara also putting Sylvanas in bottom. Sylvanas low health, needs to back off or she might die. Being a little gutsy here. And Vox is in pure control, taking down all of the walls within their first web reaver. That's just fantastic for them.
This is very fantastic for them. It's really given them quite the advantage so far.
Sylvanas just backed. Corgi is going to go ahead and try to clear out this bottom web weaver against Stray, but Stray should have the advantage here. Hands going in. Don't think they're going to actually take the engagement. Let's take a look at your talents here. Anything out of the ordinary talents-wise at all?
I'm not seeing anything that's out of the ordinary. Everything looks very standard.
Very standard indeed. Though we do have the Leeching Poison and Kala's Embrace on Tassadar. That's becoming pretty standard nowadays, but it used to not be, so that's interesting. And Bad Momentum on Zagara as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
I think that's the preferred Zagara build at this point. Puts out more damage, you just get to summon more as you auto-attack. It seems to kind of just work better with her kit entirely. Momentum on the top side of the map, trying to get to mid-keep. Attempting to clear the bruisers. Risen needs to be careful, he might get caught out. Momentum is on the back foot. They need to catch the ground before they fall too far behind. Not just in levels, but objectives. Map pressure at this point.
Yes, definitely.
Corgi throws a Sunbolt, just hits Hosty and walks away. Vox is about to hit level 10. And level 10 has been hit.
March of the Black King on Leoric. That's rather surprising. But it's also very good on this map because you can still catch people in tight spots.
You can. And we did get Force Wall, though. We were right on that. Strafe for Vala, Malfurion took Tranquility, and Cigar took Devouring Maw. Let's see what Red Team picks for ults. Phoenix for KT, Jug for Lily, we have Avatar for Muradin, Wailing Arrow, and Wrath of the Berserker. Pretty standard. Momentum's on the back foot, though. Vox has Webweavers.
Momentum has not gotten a turn in yet.
Corgi going for the engage from behind. Looks like they're engaging on Desray. Huge damage on Desray, and Jug popped.
There goes Jugs. Saving everyone.
At the same time, though, Tranquility's been popped, and massive damage on the side of Momentum. Vox is winning this fight.
They've put a lot of pressure into that team fight, which allowed them to get the bottom fort for free.
They've also got mid as well.
And mid.
Top should be going down next, and I mean, really, Vox came out pretty unscratched. It looks like the healing ult from Malfurion is much better than Lily's. And they're still pushing middle wall.
Now they're rotating to bottom to help Zagara out.
So they need to clear top spider, and looks like they might get bottom keep wall. This would be huge for them, so just 8 minutes into the game. Webweaver is down, but maybe they will fix this wall. Momentum trying to go in.
Vox just disengages. They can easily walk away from that.
Exactly, yeah, they were not able to land anything onto their opponents. Looks like Momentum will just pick up bruisers.
Tassadar just going back up to top to clear lanes and maybe put some more pressure on that top fort.
That is really low. Little mid lane push from Momentum here. Corgi's trying to get Webweavers but cannot. Gets stopped by Malfurion and Tassadar. Hand going in. Just trying to push the mid lane in while Zagara defends it pretty easily. Vox has acquired level 13.
And now Momentum finally got their turn in.
Pretty standard level 13 talents coming out for Vox. Mutalisk for Zagara, Pre-Science for Tassadar. Ice Block from Malfurion means he's pretty scared. Let's see if Momentum can get some pressure back here as they push top lane. They catch Tassadar out, and he's just going to E away. Phoenix goes out to help push, and they should get this wall for free with the Webweaver still being pretty much full health. Looks like Vox won't let that happen. They're just going to clear it out without much of an issue. Momentum's still down the whole level, which means the talent here. The still onto Hosty. Corgi needs to jump away.
And they're going to go, Momentum's going to rotate down the bottom. Try to help those bottom Webweavers push.
They need to be careful here, though. They can get engaged on it. It looks like Stray's going for an engagement, and March of the Black King as Jugs is popped. Everyone on side Momentum very low. And Tranquility is popped by Malfurion. Risen's going down. The Maw onto one target. I think Vox has this fight.
Yes, they do. Are they going to be able to? No, they couldn't catch anyone.
2-0 on the side of Vox.
And Vox decides to go push bottom keep. They're really able to keep pressure on Momentum because of the talent level.
Hopefully Momentum hits 13 soon and can force something before Vox hits 16. If they are not able to do that, I think Vox has this game in the bag. And level 13 has been acquired. With the standard Chain Bomb for KT, Mystical Spear for Sonya, Shrink Ray for Lily, pretty standard stuff.
Looks like there's trying to force an engage here, bottom. So they can get Sonya to turn in.
Vox isn't having it. I think they definitely want to take the fight if they can. Even with just one or two ultimates down, I still think they can take it. Tranquility's up in 10 seconds. Ma up in 5. And then engagement from Corgi onto Alfarian, and the stun up on Vala.
There goes Jugs.
And still, Vox just wins the trade pretty easily. Shrey's looking to keep the fight going. Looks like Momentum's just going to go ahead and disengage. Wailing Arrow's still up for Sylvanas. She's not popping in any of these fights, it seems like. Maybe she's not getting the best opportunity to activate it, but I think it needs to be used here.
Yes, definitely. She needs to try to get it onto their support.
So if they're trying to engage onto Tassadar to catch something out, and the fourth wall keeps them safe. I'm just going to back away from top lane as Vox pushes in for that free fort. And then play mid lane.
Vox is just going to follow them straight to mid.
Phoenix has been popped with the force wall, and Hagen might go down.
That was a great force wall.
Very good, very good.
They really want to try to get that Sylvanas dead, though.
Jugs was popped. Kind of surprising with nothing really going on. Risen's getting low. They need to clear this bottom spider before this fort goes down.
And Vox is just going to head to top lane to clear out that wall. And possibly force a fight on the keep.
2 seconds on Sonya. But there's still a talent here behind. Almost 2-3 whole levels. Momentum clears top wave out and looks to chase them down. Meanwhile, Tassadar is rotating bottom to get some push on for free. Is he going to just solo this? And he will. An easy Psy Storm just takes it out without any problems. This is ballsy though, taking their bruisers.
This is, yes, it is. But Momentum knows that they can't stop them from taking it.
That's true, yeah. Being a talent down in 2 whole levels means you really can't fight them wherever they want to. And the catch on Alfarian. I don't think they're going to get anything out of this. I think they're just going to walk away. Corgi jumps over the wall. But the backline engaged from Goat and Deathhead. No one's really going down yet, but it was definitely more so in Vox's favor.
A force wall going out, not catching anyone.
They're going to push onto this mid fort. I don't think Momentum can stop them here. The stun onto Ride. Goat gets knocked up and just ease away. Momentum is still just taking so much poke from this Vala. And the Maw onto KT. KT surely is dead out of this. And no, he survives.
Vox is able to get the mid keep quite easily.
They're just going to go ahead and back away and possibly go towards boss after turning. Let's go ahead and
Momentum's rotating top, looks like they are going to go check the boss, see if they can find Vox.
Looks like they're going to try to engage on the Goat. And Stray may be caught out instead. Looks like
And
there's
Stray
gonna
was
be-
able to get away.
Let's see if Momentum can hit 16 and get their level 16 talents here. Goat Force Walling, nothing coming of it. And level 16 has been acquired in Momentum. Arcane Barrier for KT.
Herbal
Pretty
Cleanse for Lily.
Blood for Blood for Solanas, and Stone Skin or Nerves of Steel for Sonya. Pretty standard here. Blood for Blood was picked up for Vala though, so she definitely wants to fight.
Especially with their two frontline warriors, she will really make a lot of use out of that.
Fox getting the next turn in. This turn in could seal the deal for them. 17-minute spiders. While Momentum has to attempt to clear their core to try to survive. Fox just playing it safe, poking at it until the Webweaver gets here. If this engage goes poorly, Vox could seal the deal and hit the core. Webweavers are landing.
Stray goes in to start putting pressure on that keep.
This should go down, no problem. And Vox looks towards the core. With bot and mid already pushing in onto the core, I'm pretty sure this is game. Stray looking for the engagement. And the 3-man Maw.
That was a great maw.
And
There goes the march.
And that is devastating.
That is game.
And GG to Vox. So what does Momentum need to change in order to bring it back second game? In your mind?
I think they need to, I don't know, have more confidence in themselves and try to push harder against them.
Yeah, definitely.
They had a lot of damage on their side that they were not really able to quite put to good use.